What's up, everybody? It's the Chill Scrub coming back at you with another video. This time I'm doing chest and arms. Absolutely my favorite day when it comes down to going to the gym. But I really want to talk about something serious. I really don't believe in marriage anymore, especially as it comes to the 2020s. It's getting worse and worse. And I just want to give a few reasons of why. My first reason is, I think it's the most important reason. A lot of people do not understand what a commitment is when it comes to marriage. They don't understand that when you marry somebody, you plan to be with that person through thick and thin. You know, if it's going bad, you talk about it. You know, you try to fix it as best you possibly can. You don't flake out with this person. You don't divorce them. It's supposed to be the death do us part. That's the way I was raised up on it. And I just don't see that anymore. And if I'm a person that believes that value, that if I'm going to marry this person, that's it. I'm not going for nobody else. It's done. A lot of women, they don't believe in that core value, so therefore already we don't align. We just can't align because our train of thought is just totally different. My second reason is social media and society is just terrible. The way women have all these social media apps, it gives so much instant gratification to the point where any slip up, she has 1,000 beta male orbiters waiting for you to slip up at any point. And at any point, she can validate herself and get these other dudes, and there goes your relationship. And on society's hand, society allows women to ruin and destroy men's lives on the day-to-day basis. As I hinted at in my last video with my parents, my mother divorced my father, and as statistics shows that half of marriages end in divorce, and 80% are initiated by women, and that's a very staggering number. Number 3 is it's just as simple as this. A lot of women are just not marriage material. A lot of women are argumentative, combative, the strong, independent black woman that nobody actually likes, but we are forced to put up with because society tells you that this is a good thing, even though every man in their right mind will say otherwise. A lot of women do not carry the qualities that I look for in a successful marriage or even in a successful relationship. A lot of women, when you sit there and talk to them, they try to tell you what you want. You could tell a woman what you want till you're blue in the face, and I will probably speak for men when I say this. We're not that hard to understand. We want somebody who will actually listen. Women don't listen. We want somebody who actually cares. A lot of these women are raised not to care. We want a woman that'll take the light load off of us. Most of us men, we know in a relationship that we're going to do the heavy lifting, and most men, they look forward to doing the heavy lifting in a relationship for a woman they deem it worthy. But a lot of these women, they want to be the man, and most men that are masculine, or any man that's worth a damn, he's not going to want to do that. He doesn't want another man, and in society, that's what most women are, and most women are manly, so therefore we just don't align. Mentally, we don't align. Physically, me and a lot of women don't align. I take my health seriously, as you can see through these videos. I like to go to the gym. I'm not perfect. My body's definitely not perfect. I got a long ways to go. But a lot of women don't take care of their health, mentally and physically. So I just don't feel like marriage is going to be a good idea, especially if I have to see you for the rest of my life. A lot of women in relationships and in marriages, as you have probably seen, once they get into a marriage, they get comfortable. They feel as though, well, I've already got here. Men do too. Men get comfortable as well. But women, I'm talking about women because I am a man. That's what I'm looking for is women. A lot of women get comfortable and they say, well, I don't have to go to the gym anymore. All the things that I was attracted to you in the first place, you stop doing. And women will be hypocritical about this and say, well, I still want my man to look good, go to the gym, be a provider, have that same ambition and drive as if before he met me. And if he doesn't have that, as I quoted earlier, society allows women to screw men over and say, you know what, I'm going to take half of your assets, I'm going to take your children away, and that's going to be that. And the most damning thing about that is what happened with my parents. It took up until I was in my mid-20s for me to build a relationship with my father again after the divorce was already over and said and done with. And that builds long-lasting issues. Now, my other point is when it comes down to the reason why I don't want to get married or I don't look forward to marriage now, I would like to, but the likelihood of that happening is slim to none. It's the fact that a lot of men and women do not deal with their underlying issues before they date somebody. A lot of people are out here sleeping with everyone, having terrible relationships with people that should have never been happening in the first place, and then they end up bringing that on into the next relationship unknowingly, or they have a prejudice towards a certain type of man, and I just don't want to deal with that. A lot of men will honestly say they do not want to go into a relationship trying to play Bob the Builder. They're not trying to fix a woman, and a woman should have to try to fix me either. I'm going to hold myself accountable as well. I should be to a certain financial standard. I should be in a certain mental capacity before I get into a relationship. As of right now, I'm in a relationship for 6 years, going on 7. I feel mentally I'm getting a lot better. Financially, I'm still working on it. Physically, as you can see right now, I'm still working on it. I'm still chasing the best me I possibly can get. I feel like that wouldn't be fair to my partner if I cheat them that way by sagging off and getting lazy and not chasing anything. But a lot of the women do not share my mindset when it comes to that, so therefore we won't get along. We just will not get along in the long term. A lot of women are just arrogant now. They're just arrogant. I don't like it at all. Family courts are trash. That is a core reason of why I don't gonna get married. Besides the first one, which is the pretty much under all of this, or over all of this, is that family court is trash. There's so many single fathers, and a lot of single mothers will say, well, your father didn't love you, and they'll feed nonsense into their child's head, and then they bring out damaged people, right? I'm not being funny when I say this. I just look around. I'll look at the same people I've been with, or the people I grew up with. I went to high school, middle school, some college with. I'm like, these people are not right in the head. They're just not. And I'll be the first one to tell you, for a long time, I was not right in the head. And I even relapsed back to some of those times where I was depressed and angry. And I have to remind myself of where I'm trying to go and how much progress I've made so far. And as I said before in the beginning of this video, I take marriage as a truly serious commitment, right? A lot of people have this mindset where I have to work on myself by myself. And I'm like, well, how the hell are you going to ever get married when you're supposed to work with another person? Like, a lot of the ideology that is ingrained in people, I just push back on. So I just don't think that marriage is a valuable option for me at the moment, and a valuable option for a man in the long term. I would definitely tell men, do what you want, but if you had to take my advice, I would definitely hold off on marriage. Definitely vet the partners you are with, see what they're about. And another thing I realize that a lot of men do, because I'm going to get on men too, a lot of dudes, they don't get enough vagina. They don't smash enough. They don't have a lot of intercourse with women. They don't have a lot of experience with women, so they get caught up on the first one they see. They say, I'm gonna marry this woman. Men, please properly vet these women. Women, please properly vet the man that you're with. See if he's a man of value. And that's going to be the last thing I talk about. A lot of the people that I see nowadays, listen, if my relationship doesn't work and I have to go back into the market, it's not going to happen. A lot of the people, they are morally corrupt. They have no principles. They really don't stand for anything important. They lack a lot of substance, and that's just not something I'm looking for. I'm looking for a person that we can grow together. We can work together to grow together. We can learn more about each other and ourselves through each other, and we can progress further in life until our inevitable death, and that's it. So as far as the video, I'm wrapping it up here. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share the video.